Happy Mother's Day, Trinidad and Tobago. Happy Mother's Day to everyone across the world. Have a wonderful day and remember to smile. From Art Angel and Angel Cafe, from Angel M, CCM, and Curry Mem. Have a blessed day. Love you.
Right. So the idea for the card and the automatic base is just that you will need 2 sheets of paper. You will need some decorative spinners, and of course your trusty scissors and stapler. Right. So we're going with the card first. You take the card and you turn it horizontal like this.
You take the sheet of paper.
Right? You take the sheet of paper. Don't turn it like this. Turn it like this, horizontal. Right? You're folding it into half. Line it up. Fold it into half. Right. And you have the half now. You're taking from the top right hand corner and come down and you're making a triangle. So it's helpful to think of shapes. So you make a triangle as if you were going to make an aeroplane. Right. So now that you have that shape, right, it should be like this, right? Now we're going to make something called pleats. Pleats like little pleats on skirts, on school uniforms for children, for those of you who have children in school uniforms or have worn skirts. So you fold the pleat, pleat number 1, come down a little more from the first pleat, and you make a second pleat. Right? And then go up again, come down from the second pleat to make the third pleat. Right? Make sure it's visible. And you have your third pleat. You go up again, and you're going like this until the edge of the paper is completed. So there, I have a next pleat. Right? And I go again. Right? When you have reached the end of the pleat, right, you can simply tuck in here and it becomes a design. Right? You now have pleated design. Now what we like to do, and this could be done especially with children as well for art and craft, each pleat can be colored using different colors. So like a rainbow, right? With a lined rainbow, right? So for example, in this one, we had several different colors, right? And the colors show. So the colors will always be up to you. And you can put your greeting here, Happy Mother's Day, or Happy Birthday, Father's Day, and
Anniversary.
Anniversary. You put your second greeting, what you want to say, hope you have a good day, and then you put 2, mommy, daddy, or whoever you're speaking to from, and you close up your card. Now, on the end, you would normally have, now, right, so for this one here, we attached a nice bow. Now, it doesn't have to be this big, right? It could be a smaller bow.
Or flower. Or a button.
Or a button if you don't have. And you just put it right
or a
here
ribbon
at the center. And you would have a nice design. See how lovely this looks?
And this adds another layer of texture
as well. This would be 3-dimensional now, right?
Yes.
And this would be the artwork wouldn't be flat, right? It would now become 3-dimensional art, right? Take a good look.
Or craft as
craft.
well. Yes.
Right? Now,
Beautiful.
for the second one. You fold in half again. Fold your paper.
The same way.
Same horizontal way. Fold in half. Right. Now, we want to get to making a sort of a cone, like an ice cream waffle cone. So, you take from the top here corner and you turn it down and make sure at the end here it gives you a sort of a peak. Right? So you have that. And you give here. And fold up. Right. After your first peak, you'll start to see, hey, that's looking like a cone, right? So you turn on the next side now. And you close up the cone, right? You close to the back. Right. Now, should you have wanted a even smaller cone, you could have made it a smaller triangle, right? You could have come in a little smaller and then go again and then go around again to give you a smaller cone like this, right? So we're going with big cone too, right?
Because it's Mother's Day.
And mothers are the biggest person in your life, right? Even if it's a father mother. Alright, so we're going to use our design string and it's pretty and bouncy. Now, we're going to make borders around it, right? So we're going. Starting from the bottom, you try to cover your peak, right? So you wrap it around. When you give that first wrap, you put a little staple there, right? So you hold it, be careful. If you have young children, you should probably do this part for them or monitor them so that they don't get hurt in the process. And staple their hands, right? So you have to hold it. And what we try to do now is to make diagonal lines of borders along the base, right?
Stripes.
So we make nice little stripes, but they're not stripes going horizontal, they're going diagonal to give it a nice design, right? So as you go up on the second one, you take your staple off and you staple on it like that, alright? So you go again. You staple again. And you go up. And it depends on you whether you want it with plenty lines or whether you want more spacing, because within the spacing you get to write your greeting as well. And as you start to come up, you should put your fingers right in the middle to make sure you have your pouch, because within this pouch is where you will put your fresh flowers. Right? See you coming up. Yes. And at this point, you may need one on each side because it's getting wider. Right? So as you reach here, are you seeing this line here? You cover this line or this edge with your gold wrapper. Right? So you have to take your time.
With your gold ribbon.
With your gold ribbon. So you have to take your time. Make sure they are both lined up together. And that spacing right there is where you make your staple. Now people who don't have staples or staples, they can simply use Scotch tape and place it on top of the golden ribbon to hold it in place. Because if you put glue, because the ribbon is silky, it may come back out. And it come out. Now at this point, this is where you cut from the back, the ribbon, because you don't want to hold down the entire base, because you want to leave space for the flowers. So then you have to take the ribbon and measure for the top, right? So you measure that you need about this. And give it a little clip. And this is how you get your bordering. Right? And you go along the edge, giving little clips as you go. Click, click. And if you want, you can come up here, cut in the next piece, and come up here, right? See how it would look? Come up here, and then you can even come down here, or where you can see the edges. So you have highlighted the edges from being plain white now to having a golden finish, right? So as you saw, one of the finished products, right? Now in this one, there's a little treat in here. However, most people enjoy putting flowers, and you can stick flowers in it.
You can put pencils.
Anything to make it decorative and fun, right? So enjoy and have a good, happy Mother's Day.
And there we have a beautiful craft project, compliments of Siloy or Cece, our camera girl today on Mother's Day 2025. Enjoy making this project from Angel, Trinidad, West Indies. Have a wonderful day, have fun, and remember to smile.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Siloy. Thank you, camera girl.